Hello, and welcome to Fighting Drag. This has been my online handle since I think I was 14, 15, all the way back in 2006 and 7. I was in the middle of high school. There's some really weird stuff on the internet. If you go over to my channel videos as a whole, click the filter button and go sort oldest to newest, and watch my first video of me starting, you get some cringe. It's some good cringe, but it's some cringe that I've grown from, and I'm very proud of myself. Hello, I am Dirt. Yay! My existence is kind of odd. I don't matter all that much. I have fun as a person. I'm pretty cool as a person. The grand scope of things as a whole, I'm kind of lame. When I was younger, the screen name was just kind of spontaneously created. I was playing this MMORPG called Nexus DK Kingdom of the Winds. It's an old subscriber-based game, not really worth the $10 a month anymore, so I don't play it. But it was just kind of thrown together miscellaneously, and somebody randomly gave me some currency in game, and they're like, "Hey, nice screen name," and I'm like, "Cool, all right, thanks." So I kept that screen name. I attempted like 3 different times, thought through rebranding processes. I actually went halfway through getting new email addresses and setting things up for an entirely new web persona and everything else. And I decided, I've had this forever. I've liked it forever. I'm going to stick with it. I keep going back to my monitor screen over here, and I'm like, ooh, background, squishy, wonderful things. I don't know. I've decided it's going to be fighting the drag of mortality. And I don't know. I'm gonna be doing some Dungeons and Dragons and some blacksmithing and some leatherworking and some jewelry crafting and a whole bunch of other stuff. So my brand is myself. Originally it was like what kind of a niche, I originally read in a book. So for years it was this niche for me. That's how I always thought of it in my head, niche. And I don't know why. It's an E, it's not an I. I don't know. Don't ask me. Come on. It's all right. It's just one of those kind of things. Sometimes you run into words for the first time in a book and not actually talking with people, and so you're just like, how does this function? I just said chronatically in my word. That's not phonetically. How does this work phonetically when you run into a word for the first time in a book? So what is this that you're now currently viewing at, what are we at here? We're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Goodness, this is going to end up being an hour and a half. I love this microphone. This microphone's so cool. I paid way too much for this microphone, but it's okay. It was an investment. It was worth it. Everything you see behind me, as well as my streaming platform, I have a movable camera. There we go. All right, unmount that. My laptop, my stuff, my friend's wedding invitation, goodies, laptop. I have a Bluetooth keyboard. I have Switch for plenty of video games, and then stuffies, wonderful stuffies. Everything back here is an investment in myself. Aspects of softness in my own life. But that's a whole different discussion. And we will have that discussion later. Where are you? Here we go. Hello! There you are right in front of me. Yeah, no, there's a clip on the back of the camera. I'm trying to get the balance properly. So this is Dragon's Breath. It is named after my mouth in the morning. No, it's well, obviously I love my own jokes. So, Dragon's Breath is going to be my quote-unquote tube cast. And so this is going to be my channel intro as well. Alright, here we go there. Oh, that lined up perfectly. Okay, so I am making a tube cast. I am rebranding. I am downsizing. Here is a video as I'm 4 minutes in, so I probably already lost like 80% of the people who are running this video. I am officially downsizing as a content creator, rebranding, and doing this professionally. Or, quote-unquote, attempting to do this professionally. I'm currently caretaking at my family member's house, taking care of them in aspects of end of life. My 95-year-old grandmother. Yeah, 95 solar rotations. She has some very wonderful stories and very, very, very sassy of an old lady. I absolutely adore her. And so I have had the wonderful honor and pleasure of taking care of her, and I am getting a whole bunch of stuff taken care of me for free. And I've been given a little bit of a quote-unquote stipend paycheck. And over time, I've been investing in all of this. And so there's the digital phenomenon of digital content creators that I've been following known as VTubing. And I completely blame Silvervale, because she's one of the first people who I ran into had dynamic backgrounds like this. And so I just wanted stuff that was visually entertaining, and if you have a moment of going, oh, well, he's on a really boring tangent in the middle of this explanation or that explanation, you can check out my background, play a game of I Spy with chat. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to become a thing. That is going to become a thing. I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube. I have an account on Twitch. I also have an account on a couple other things that I'm officially leaving. I'm officially wandering away from Facebook. I got Facebook off my phone about a month ago. I'm barely on there. It's only on my laptop now. And I check a few things. I've stopped doom scrolling. I've worked really, really well out of my depression. I'm a mental health activist. I'm going to be doing a lot of mental health stuff here. I don't have a niche. My forte in what this channel is going to be everything on YouTube, and it's going to be sorted on playlists. It's going to be sorted on discovery structures. I'm going to be using hashtags and a series of other organization tools, as well as some irritation with how YouTube's hashtag system is completely disorganized. I'll make a rant video about that. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing YouTube. Okay, I gotta be really, really careful about the sounds that I hear in the house, because I'm in charge of everything. I'm in charge of YouTube. While caretaking, I am in charge of the household and its safety. While content creating, I'm going to be doing YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm going to be stuff for live visual content creation here on YouTube, as well as live streaming and small clips, little shorts, quote-unquote green screening. I went out to shop for green screening equipment and a bunch of other material and items, and I ended up spending a bunch of money on blacksmithing, leatherworking tools, jewelry crafting equipment. I got this camera. The massive illumination going on right here is a really nice ring light that I ran into at Hobby Lobby. Or maybe it was Michael's. I don't remember. But a ring light at a crafting store for like $15. Keep your eye out when you're going out into the wilderness. You will always be surprised where you will randomly find content creation material and tools and infrastructure equipment if you keep an eye out for them while traveling around. So, I'm at 8 minutes. I'm trying to keep this structurally detailed because this is going to be my channel introduction video for hopefully 6 months, maybe. I have ADHD. I just realized I mentioned VTubing earlier. Don't think I properly explained what it is. Individuals using digital avatars to be able to represent them instead of being in front of you. You are watching a flesh tuber currently. I am flesh-like. I am squishy. A VTuber is a digital avatar, which is a sprite and a piece of art. I have nothing properly prepared. This is just a spontaneous recording. I just realized I could actually have had like a little really kind of hand drawing of one of my characters up right now. But I'm not going to. It's okay. I have two characters. I have Dirgerus Aetherica, who is a sprite of life, and Brassumidix. I'm still working on the full tangent of his name, inspired by a series of digital characters that have ridiculously long titles in the VTubing community. And so Brassumidix is going to be an actual visually responsive. No, sorry, that's going to be a PNG. Dirgerus is the digital character that's going to be moving around, and an actual camera responsive character that's going to be a teaching tool talking about mental health constructs, aspects of thought, how I have fallen in love with my own species, and teaching people how to love themselves. Brassumidix is going to be in character and cosplay. And speaking of, I grabbed this from Parts of Storage. One of my favorite steampunk masks. The quality of you hearing me is a little reduced right now because there's pleather in front of my face. But I leapt into the steampunk community back in 2009, and being a bit of a dweeb, this is known as the Ronin leather mask, and it was given away to the leatherworking community for free back in 2011. And I was in Spirit Halloween, that whole Halloween costume shop here in the continental United States that buys out other big box stores, or at least more specifically buys or leases the property where big box stores were. And they're just like, oh, here's a bunch of Halloween costumes for you to be able to use. Profit, okay, we're leaving. Come November, literally just gone. I was doing DoorDash last year, and it was really, really funny. Pulling into the parking lot where Spirit Halloween was, and just everything was empty, big ol' available for lease poster sign. It was November friggin' 3rd. I was just stunned. No, wait. Okay, it was December 3rd. I was just, wow. So fast. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing steampunk skits and some creation of lore material based in a story plot line that I am a huge fan of. That is, you can read it from here actually, the multiverse. And this was a steampunk lore dynamic. I can't actually get closer to this image because this is not my property. I don't, all of the little dots, those are all different worlds submitted by fans when this plot dynamic was in play. And so, that ran from, 2012 to 2017. And so my idea is to kind of use a little bit of the dynamic and what I had an idea from my own world and a couple other lore inspiration ideas, because back in high school, I walked around with 3.5's Draconomicon at all times. It was my daily reader. So I was just dragons, Dungeons and Dragons. And it was really, really funny, and in high school, I had some really, really bad Dungeons and Dragons experiences with really, really bad Dungeon Masters. And then in college, I kind of got swept along by a very lovely family that enjoyed beating the crap out of each other and then playing Dungeons and Dragons on weekends. So that's how I got introduced to 40 or 50 different tabletop engines. Was, hey, you want to come do some medieval reenactment? Yeah, I do. Good stuff. Clang, 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 clang. All right, let's put down the swords and the shields. Let's relax for a little bit, do some barbecue. All right, get the dice. Let's do some tabletop role-playing, collaborative storytelling. Woo! Some of my favorite memories, in all honesty. So I want to, on my platforms, this was originally going to be on Twitch. I was originally going to be doing a bunch of stuff on Twitch. I have my Twitch account and a bunch of other stuff fleshed out. I was literally building the last of my About Me stuff and page. I came to the realization I need to downsize searchable infrastructure, and I just need to put all of my stuff on YouTube. I keep visually checking over here, and I shouldn't be, because there's nothing to actually be looking at. I should be looking at you, because I love you. Darling, I love you so much. But, I keep looking at the sound scales. I keep looking and being just, I love my background. I love everything. I have a little Buzz Lightyear hanging out down over here. I Spy is going to become a thing on my content. Fuck. I mean, technically, at least it'll entertain chat and viewers while I'm starting up everything I'm doing. But I'm going to be doing live streams. I'm going to be doing blacksmithing. I'm going to be doing leatherworking. I have a microphone boom arm for this mic, specifically for this mic that is in the mail, along with another camera, so I can have 2 different camera locations. So I can have a main camera, a secondary camera, a chat box, and if I really decide to have a third camera from my actual laptop itself, I can do that too. But I don't like my inbuilt laptop camera anymore. It's a little fuzzy, and I've came to the realization that I'm a really bad caretaker at times for some of my technology. The screen protector is literally just right here, mounted to the top of this. Just realized I probably just blocked the mic too. Put that back there. All right. The screen protector for my new camera is constantly on it. The screen protector for the second new, very, very cheaper camera is going to also be always on it. I don't want to talk about actual financial dynamics. I'm hoping eventually all of this stuff pays itself back in like a year. I'm hoping 6 months, but I don't think there's anything that I will end up doing that may be viral, and anything else that may be like, ooh, but I have a Discord, and I have a mental health issue. Trigger warning, I guess, for some individuals. I have chronic depression, bloody, censorship. I don't want to actually talk about my mental health condition. I just have a mental health condition. It is not my identity as an individual, but I've gone through therapy and talked to maybe 4 psychologists. Therapy is positive thought processes. Positive thought process in the aspects and coaching your mind into reactively building good psychological defense mechanisms is hard. It takes a long fucking time. I want to discuss the tools that I have developed. Dirgerus, one of my characters, is one of them. Brass is not. He's a bunch of my lore all thrown together, and then I have another couple different characters and things that like aren't actually part of lore or other things that I might talk about that are. If you've ever seen Inside Out, that. Wait, no herp Kyle, I've got to fact check myself. There was this really, really wonderful Disney film, and so it's about the internal substructures of the mind, and it's about core memories, what forms ourselves as people. That film is a mental health tool. I realized I was developing an insight. Okay, hold on. Yes, I believe yes. Check the image. Check the images, Herb, before you actually jump up and down. Yes. Inside Out is a fantastic Disney film from 2015? Really? It's 2022. It's really been 7... Yeah. I'm bad at math. Hello! Hi there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't come here for math advice. I ended up creating a inside-out substructure of some of my context of emotions and what I am as a psyche, as an individual in my head. And I love that I did that, and it has helped me a lot, and it has helped me dissuade some of my thought processes and malignancy. I just call some of my bad thought processes. I keep making certain sounds in my mouth that build up saliva, and I drool a lot. Apologies for how gross that just looked. So, there's a lot of things that I, as an individual, want to cover. And different topics, ideas, and bases. I would like to do VTubing content creation of a digital avatar, not always being flesh tubey. Hello. There's an aspect of connectivity with the human face and seeing people. I'm putting the microphone in between myself and my screen because I keep looking at the screen. There's an aspect of connectivity when looking at a human face as it is different when looking at a digital avatar and a cartoon avatar. And I'd like to tap into that with some structures of content creation, and that does include live streaming vlogs. Ooh. I need to drink less carbonated sodas and carbonated waters. I'd like to do some live streaming of vlogs of me visually with a camera myself, not with digital connectivity, with a digital avatar of myself reacting to myself and being silly with chat. Because I just feel like that'd be a really, really fun, creative dynamic. Microphone over here. Stop looking at the screen, Kyle. Stop being obsessed with visually checking yourself at all times. Finally, you have come to the enjoyment of aspects of your own voice. Content creation coaching is something that I have really loved from Cabal. Kaball? No. Kabaal. The horror cult VTubist. His avatar is really great. It's an entity in a cloak. And then, like, his facial features and everything else is, like, 90s cartoon style. I adore some of the things that he's talked about how to get into the habit of being more comfortable with aspects of your voice and the way that you come across as a content creator. You see, becoming accustomed to the way that you sound takes a very long while. It took me years. And it is very, very important for you as an individual to figure out what it is that you like and how you like to present yourself as you grow as a conscious entity and a living thing here on this planetary body of Earth. However, as a content creator, there's voice acting and there's different styles of portrayal, and you can grow into what it is that you like and how you like to portray yourself and learning how to cope with your voice. Learning. I more recently have just recently come into really enjoying my voice. I'd like to come in to people's homes sometimes and talk about content creation and how fantastic my voice is. No, sorry. I'm halfway through my beginning of my content creation playlist. I believe I'm at 45 minutes of video material, and they're all I'd say on average 3 to 5 minutes of videos, and these are all small, very digestible, bite-sized clips to give direct answers as to some of the direct questions for content creation. I'm going to hopefully be working on this playlist for the next 3 to 4 years. I'd like 4 or 5 episodes of Dragon's Breath to be within said playlist as well. Alright, I'm at 23 minutes of me doing a bit of an introduction, trying to blast through and go boink, 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 boink on all of the different aspects of what this channel is and is going to be. If you are here so far in this video, I adore you. I thank you. I'd love you to smack that subscribe button just for me to be in your viewing algorithm. YouTube does not function like Twitch. And so for you to be able to see your live streamers or the individuals that you follow that live stream, you have to actually open up your subscriptions page and scroll up and check the actual frame boxes on top. Because the top of your suggestion page is your live feeds of the people is that you're subscribed. I don't even know what the terminology is properly here on YouTube because I haven't eat, breathed, and slept YouTube. I haven't eat, breathed, and slept content creation at all. I'm literally stepping into this, and I really look forward to bringing you along on my journey. This is what I expect my long-form content to kind of seem to be like. Really, kind of at times engaging, at times not engaging. not all over the place as this video is. What else do I need to touch on as a subject? I've talked about leatherworking, blacksmithing, jewelry crafting. I have other things coming in specifically to be able to have more hands-on video, to be able to show all of that. I have some very interesting crafting projects I'm going to be doing, green screening, collaborations. How would I like to collaborate with other people? I really doubt there's any other content creators that will have gotten this far into this video. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need a setup. I have a little bit of quote-unquote green screen. I bought a bunch of stuff to green screen, but not to paint for green screening. Then I got a bunch of set up, and I'm like, okay, I got to make a shopping list. What is it I still need to get? There's not much. In truth, there's not much. I still have a handful more things that I'd like to get. I might need to get some more money from my savings. I don't expect to actually need to get a whole bunch more from savings, but at the same time, I don't even know what to use that for, because my old goals are gone. And the world is no longer the world that I wanted to explore when I was younger. And my goals are shifting vehemently. My goals have vehemently shifted over the last 9 months. I went on Instagram, and I'm like, yeah, I got to get back on this platform. I've made some so-and-so posts this year. No, I have not. I've made no posts this year. It is September 13th of 2022. If you've made it this far into this video, we're going to get a bit deep for a moment, and then I'm going to bid you adieu and a good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning. It was a Jim Carrey movie. I can't remember the name of it right now. The Truman Show? I don't know. Really good film. Really love that film. Going to be doing some reviews and some reaction videos. Going to be really cool. Making a lot of content here on YouTube is something I am excited for. Realizing that there are systems that are very much so lacking here on YouTube. I don't know if it's because Google is afraid of being sued for trying to copy other platforms, or if it's just that, like, you know, the people developing certain aspects of platforms and things on the internet just go, well, this is what our aim is, this is what our goal is, this is what we're working towards. And they don't pay attention of infrastructure systems that exist on the internet that are so easy to implement, such as like web forums. Maybe I haven't found them, but I would love for there to be more promotional web forums on YouTube. I got into the hashtag system. A hashtag, you type in a hashtag and it brings up the videos with that hashtag that are the most popular. There's like, you go into some topics and it's literally like the first 6 mouse scrolls are just videos from like 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I have to work on my pronunciation vocabulary infrastructure. How much it is that I pronunciate has decreased a bit over the last years because friggin' COVID. There's certain aspects of things that I feel like we need to protest to build them more and get more tools for networking passively within the infrastructure of these web platforms. That's something that would be a cool thing for me as a living entity to work towards. Collaborate with others, to combine forces on the internet, to use the powers of diversity. I really should do some voice acting. Thank you for watching this completely abstract video. I would love to be a part of your subscription systems and part of your viewing algorithms. I am on a series of other platforms, and you can just Google me. Google, for some reason, hasn't fleshed YouTube out as much as I'd like it to be fleshed out. However, in aspects of live streaming, content creation, and videography, this is the best platform for being discovered. This is the platform that ties in directly into Google as a search engine. I do not know how, as a YouTube content creator, to actually get my videos to directly pop up during search engine searches, but, you know, I'll work on that down the line. Currently, I finally have my Discord finished, except for writing out the lore for my tabletop engagements. I don't know how to publish it. I don't know how to network it with it. I'll figure that out as I go. The last few months of life have been great. I've been working on really fantastic and very diverse and direct goals. I'm happy. It's been really weird coming to the realization that as much as life is a massive emotional roller coaster, I've been primarily happy finally for a good while. And looking back at old memories, while I've had anxiety, stress, and frustrations, I've dealt with a good amount of joy, but I've also dealt with frustrations and irritations and strife and miscommunication. So much miscommunications. Humans are annoying. Dear viewer, I tell you, you are not alone if you have realized your own species is annoying as fuck, bruh. Yeah. Alright. Life lesson. First of many. I'm going to be doing a tree of common knowledge, tree of common frustrations, the tree of common sense. That's going to be a weird task. That's going to be a hashtag, and I hope other people contribute to that. It's going to be a really, really weird project, actually. Alright, we're at a half hour. If you've watched this, you're amazing. I have a lot of stuff to both vent as well as achieve. And I'm really excited about this channel being relaunched, and I am rebranding. And in truth, as a whole, I'm kind of sad to be downsizing as much as I am. But we all have to manage our own schedules. We have to adult. So what we have to do as we grow up. Growing up sucks. I am way too distracted by this microphone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with my shit. If you're still here, I know for a fact you are one of about 16, 17 people. I'm going to be dropping this on Facebook as a goodbye, though. And if you're still here, I love you. As a matter of fact, yes, I love you. If you're here on my channel in any way, shape, or form, you are loved by me as a living thing. Because I have dealt with chronic depression and aspects of suicidality. And I'm proud of myself. Getting through a lot of stuff. Getting through a lot of challenges to my perspective as a living thing. And I want to teach others how to do that. I'm proud of myself for the shit that I've worked my way through. And I'd like to teach others the tools that I've developed, as well as talk about all of my weird imaginary ideas and inspirational thoughts and all of my weird stories. And the first video of this channel is called The Fighting Drag Chronicles, and it is a fuck ton of cringe. And I, looking back, love myself. And aspects of what I had to rebuild to be able to save myself is that little kid. And I adore so much about what this YouTube channel failed to be. I'm proud of this failure. And so here this is turning into a brand. And me as a living thing narrowing down my life goals and my tangents in existence. And maybe sometime this year I'll end up publishing my really big depression video that probably about 8 to 9 hours worth of video material over a 2-month period back in the first 3 months of me living here with my grandmother, not understanding why stuff suddenly turned into what it is now. And I'm happy. I'm grumpy with how this all happened, and life is a bitch. There's a lot of miscommunications, existential frustrations that happen to all of us as living things. And you being a conscious mind, you're just this little organ up here in the top of our skulls. And you are loved. You are loved as a human. even though I am still learning again to relove myself. And I welcome you to my little part of the internet. This absolute failure of a channel as a hobby. And so here's the beginning of this channel. As of, actually, I'm like September of 2020. No, maybe October, maybe fucking November. This will be an actual project I can fully focus on with all of the infrastructure and everything that I have, and probably my fucking costumes finished as of 2033. 2023, not 20. And in another fucking 10 years, I'll be fucking properly ready for this shit. No, as of next year, I will have my costumes and everything. I have Hal from Howl's Moving Castle. This came in the mail literally like yesterday, and I'm like, if you know what anime series this is from, awesome. If you don't, I am a massive Miyazaki film fan. That is a Japanese animator from Japan. He has put amazing moral lessons in all of his videography, and the big lesson from Howl's Moving Castle is that war is strife, and war is chaos, and war is completely unnecessary. If you've never seen Howl's Moving Castle, I completely advise you to watch it. If you are a friend of mine in any way, shape, or form, and you have my phone number or my Facebook, give me a contact. I do have Facebook Messenger, so you can still call me on Facebook Messenger and send me messages on Facebook Messenger. If you are seeing this video having thought of me, and we haven't been in touch in years, contact me on Facebook Messenger. If we're random internet friends on the internet, contact me on Facebook Messenger. I am walking away from Facebook. There was a life event in the past, and a family member turned to me and said, everyone knows you post only the truth to Facebook, and I've never really been on Facebook other than memes and doom scrolling, passing time pointlessly and interacting with people, and I'm getting off of Facebook. Sorry for that. This is just a whole giant tangent of me going off in different directions. Alright, we're hitting 40 minutes. I'm ending this video here in a second. That's what I'm doing. Hold on a second. I'm putting this back. You know, I realized something else I was planning on mentioning. Hot Wheels! Yes, that is a Hot Wheels carrying container from when I was like 6. I've had some weird life events and things happen in existence, and so I really pride myself on still having things from cuteness and wonderfulness, and I have a gaming collection. Video gaming and relaxing is going to also be a part of my content creation, and it's really kind of weird to think about the fact that, like, part of my style of adulting is going to be planning out and scheduling relaxation time. And you can join. Yeah. Slam that subscribe button. The algorithmic systems. You know, this is a horrible channel advertisement. If this is what a channel commercial or an intro video is supposed to be, like a commercial or something, this is a horrible fucking commercial. I am happy you're still here if you're still here. I am absolutely full of shit. I'm a weird windbag of a human being. That's why I said at the beginning I am dirt. Did I say I'm dirt? I said I'm not that big of a human being. My name is Kyle. I am a Kyle. I am clashing with aspects of mortality. I am fighting the drag of consciousness. There's a really cool thumpity thump 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 going off in the background, and I think my cousin's playing really good music in the sound room. Maybe that's the neighbor. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my digital footprint on video creation and certain structures of the internet. Thank you for being here. I'd love to be a part of your viewing algorithm. I'd love to be something that you don't think of except for once a month, and you come over and go, oh, hey, check out this dude's weirdness and enjoy my content for a day. I'd love to randomly be someone that you open up your YouTube app on your living room TV and, oh, hey, what the hell's Kyle doing right now? Yeah, it'd be cool. If you've made it this far into this video, my snarky bullshit is something that has made you laugh. My discussions about aspects of existence while wandering through different tangents probably reminds you of your own ADHD. If you don't have ADHD, you're probably lying to yourself. It's a spectrum. It's totally a spectrum. Everybody has their moments of going, ooh, shiny. Yeah. I have some very diverse characters in my life. Hopefully they will be willing to participate. I have some very diverse aspects of existence that I have dabbled with, and I truly hope to be able to embrace diversity on this channel. That is my only real goal here, is to somehow embrace diversity, embrace teachings of mental health betterment, and to be able to try to teach others how to be able to better coach themselves into being positive and being a living thing that created positive emotion in the lives of others. I got that one from fucking Pokemon when I was a kid. It took me a long fucking time to realize that's an actual life lesson. If you can live your mortality creating positive memories, that's all you fucking need to do. If you ever wonder to yourself, what's the meaning of life? To make people smile. To create good memories. To do positive things with others. I mean, what's the whole... You get to see those posts on the internet of nurses and other medical professionals. What's some deathbed confessionals you've heard? What are some deathbed confessionals you've heard? What do people regret not doing the most? Making good memories. Interacting more with their own family members. And what was the other... not renting enough sports cars. Hey, you think I'm joking, but like, go to an airport or... sorry, I'm in the United States. I just realized this is YouTube. Anyone's capable of seeing this. We're wrapping up this video here and now. You can go create some pretty effing cool memories if you go to a national or a large company car rental agency and you go, hey, can you order any part of your exotics division? And you'd be really surprised the answers you get. Here where I live, I'm like an hour. I'm a 4 to 5 hour drive from Los Angeles, and I'm just like, can I get what can I get from your exotics division? They list out Lamborghinis, Porsches, tons of different sports cars. And I'm just like, so what does it take to actually get to do this? And they're just like, oh, you just have to have a deposit. You have to have so-and-so credit. You got to be over the age of 25. Sorry. It's one of those kind of things you get to look forward to as you become an adult. You're an adult. People are like, oh, those milestones you get to go through, this, that, and the other. People that respect a whole lot, that being 25 and over the age of 25, I have bad credit. I don't get to rent cars. Being able to rent a vehicle and just relax is a really cool luxury. Go casually rent a car and be a tourist for a day. Do that once a year. I'm not joking. It's a really good life lesson. I'm just kind of blah, 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 blah here. Alright, we're at 40 minutes. This was a wonderful and asinine intro video. I have severe ADHD. No. I sincerely had no actual topic for this video. I wanted to go through... Oh, wow. Oh, snap. I went out of focus. I guess it's a good thing that I've been checking the screen this whole time. I've covered everything. Yeah, there's my alarm. It's time to start making effing food. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on this very strange intro video of lengthiness. Thank you for being you as a living thing, and thank you for existing. I don't even care if you actually hit that subscribe button. Thanks for being here through this whole video. It became very pointless 10, 15, 20 minutes ago. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you are loved. You are an adorable living human being. Oh my goodness, you're an alien from outer space. I do apologize. Thanks for tuning into Earth. You have a great afternoon, evening, morning, good night. It's witching hour. That's why you're fucking still here. It's 3 damn a.m. and you have nothing better to do with your time. I love you. Thanks for being here.